Alind also scored 760 very, very recently.
And I was of the mentality that since I am from IIT Bombay and this CR, RC, SC, they should be easy for me. That is where I was wrong. Sir, he spoke with me and then made me understand that, yeah, you have this, you watch my lectures, you practice everything, and you will be good to go. I practiced for a week. I really practiced CR. I also practiced SC a lot. And then I started seeing a lot of improvement. Like I felt that CR was all about applying your brains and all into it, but then I got to know from Sir's videos that it is so much more about the technique and the way you look at a problem that
Mhm.
you can solve a problem. So just to give you an example, if there's a weakening question, cause effect, and if you want to weaken it, then you have to show that instead of A causes B, there's B causes A, or there's C causes B, or something like that. So I think that really triggered my thinking. That really allowed me to think in a way in which I could solve the problem. For SC, you don't have to do anything. There is a PDF. I don't know, sir, if I am
Mhm.
allowed to talk about it. You have
Yeah,
that
yeah, you're
PDF, right?
allowed to talk about anything. Please, please say.
Yeah, there is this PDF which is called Most Important SC Concepts. Learn it. Learn it by heart. Don't leave a single thing out. It has everything. I remember Sir had written at the starting of the document that you don't need anything else for SC. And I was like, how can that be? But when I read the entire thing 4 5 times, I could understand. I could solve problems fast. I remembered all the references. I remembered what is wrong, prepositions, everything. I was able to solve CR within 20 seconds each and every problem. And I think that is what Sir has maintained consistently in his classes as well. That you can solve each and every problem within a certain amount of time. For SC, I would say that just go ahead and learn that entire PDF and look at Sir's classes. And what I used to do was that I used to like, so Sir, you have these classes, right, which are like 10 hours
Yeah,
long.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I used to watch them at 1.5x speed, and I used to pause at each problem. I used to solve it on my own, and then I used to look at how you solve it. So that really helped me to build a foundation.
Right.
That really helped me increase my consistency in SC. I had the confidence because I had all my concepts clear and I knew how to approach each and every problem. You have problems that have the entire portion underlined, and you need to know where you should start, right? Where you should start seeing the differences and the patterns. That is where practice will help. That is where understanding Sir's notes will help. So that is one thing which I would say about SC. Don't leave anything from that PDF. Solve everything.
Great, great to know.
That is for SC. For CR, I would say that I was facing some issues. So I watched Sir's videos. I watched how he systematically assessed everything. How it was so obvious for him that a couple of options are wrong. Because of which I was also slowly but surely able to build that sort of understanding. So yeah, I think within a few weeks' time, I was really able to amp up my CR score as well. I was very comfortable with assumptions. Oh yeah, sir. One thing I would want to really talk about is your boldface thing, right? The method you say that you don't have to read the entire stem. I
Mm.
feel that is brilliant. I feel that is so well made, and it works for each and every problem. So I think that really saved up my time because in the exam, I remember I had gotten one bold-face problem and I spent like around 20 seconds on it and I was done. So, especially for English, right, on the
Mm.
GMAT, you need to be able to save your time, right? You know that SC and a couple of CR problems, they can save your time so that you can spend more on RC and the other tough problems of CR. A lot of people talk about the octave method, right?